By virtue of my job as a healthcare trainer, I meet people on a daily basis, carers who have worked for years in the industry, and of course, those who are just joining. And the stories I am told, which are real life stories, are becoming too much regarding carers, support workers, healthcare assistants, disregarding the care plan. Now, the care plan is very important, all right, because disregarding it or doing it your way has consequences. And believe me, you do not want to get involved in those consequences. You do not want to be under the magnifying glass. And so in this video, I will be explaining to you the importance of the care plan and the parties involved in creating it. And do me a favor, watch this video with me to the very end. And believe me when I say that you'll be glad you did, because you will be. My name is Kesienaakwaraatie, a health and social care trainer. Thank you all so much for over 10,000 subscribers. And to all of you, my returning subscribers and my mentees, I deeply, deeply, deeply appreciate every single one of you. Believe it. And hey, if you're just watching this channel for the first time or you came upon it perchance, hello there, welcome to my channel where I talk about care and everything care and how you can excel as a carer. How can you join this awesome evergreen family? You smash the subscribe button, yeah? You give me a thumbs up by liking the video. And don't forget to click on that all important notification bell. So whenever I upload the video, you will be among the very first to know. Freely connect with me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Care by Kes, and I'll see you there. So let's get straight into the crux of the matter, which is the importance of the care plan. But before I go into that, let me explain to you what the care plan is. Now, in the health and social care sector, the care plan is very crucial. Why? Because it helps to ensure that the client, the service user, or the residents get the right level of care that is in line with their specific, preferences and wishes. And so what is therefore the care plan? The care plan is a document that specifies the unique individual needs of the resident, the client, or the service user. It also goes further to identify what type of support they need, how they should get this type of support, and who should provide it. Now, we know that care plans are different, and they are based as well, rather, on individual needs. But they all have the same purpose, including the fact that they are to ensure that the service user, the client, or the residents gets the right level of care, regardless of who the care worker is on duty. It also to ensure that whatever care is provided to them is recorded. Thirdly, it supports the client, the service user, or the residents in identifying and managing their care needs. Now, we know that in the health and care sector, all our clients have different needs, different medical needs, ranging from autism to terminal illnesses. And so, therefore, their care plans are flexible, so that when and if they need their condition rather deteriorates, a review is conducted and it is adjusted according to meet their current needs. I always tell people that come for my training sessions, particularly in the domiciliary setting, that when your clients begin to deteriorate, never assume that your line manager or your care manager or your field supervisor knows. They do not know. Why? Because they are not there. So it is up to you to let them know that this person is going through this. Say, for instance, they could wait beer for 5 minutes. Now, as they deteriorate, they can no longer stand on their own. It is your responsibility to bring this to the attention of your manager or your field supervisor so that their care plans can be reviewed and adjusted accordingly. All right? Who are those that are involved in creating this care plan? Now, this care plan is done by the local council. And in this instance, I mean the social workers. So in case you did not know, for every single person in the United Kingdom who has autism all the way down to terminal illnesses, they all have social workers. Particularly for those who cannot pay for the treatment themselves, who need specialized care or personalized care in their homes, or who have to go to hospices, they have social workers. All right? Now, these people conduct these assessments to know if they are to pay the government rather, is to pay for the treatment of the individual. If they have the financial capacity to do so, they can take care of their care by themselves. All right. And who else is involved in this? In some cases where they have mobility issues, the OT is involved. And by OT, I mean the occupational therapists. So if there are those who insist on living in their own homes, what happens? The OT goes to do an assessment. If they need to give them railings to stand on, particularly in the bathroom areas and all of that, or railings to walk on the hallway with, or stair lifts, the OT goes in, does all the adjustments and everything, and is stated in the care plan. If they need to be hoisted, the OT goes on as well to tell you what color codes on the ceiling to use to help them to sit up or to help them to lie down. All right. Now, who else is involved in this? The person who is undergoing the treatment, or the person rather who is ill. Now, they have to put in their wishes, their preferences, and all the things they want in there. And so if you have been observant to read the care plans, you will notice that some say, okay, when they're having their tea, they want a teaspoon of sugar. Some will say they want half a teaspoon of sugar. Some will want that things done in a certain way. Some women would say, okay, I don't want men to care for me when I become unable to do so myself. You find all those kind of information in there. Now, the only time where the resident or the client cannot make those decisions for him or herself is when they lack mental capacity. At this point in time, their parents step in, or their legal guardians step in to state exactly how they want these people to be treated, how they want their care to be given. And so, therefore, I don't understand. Does it make any sense for you as a carer to disregard this care plan? In case you do not know, if you disregard this care plan and something happens to this individual, I am sorry, you are going to be in a lot of problems. And like I always tell people, if you know you are not going to dance to the beating of the drum, please don't nod your head to the music. Because it is crucial, all right? It could come with a lot of consequences. Or do you think, guys, that I'm wrong for saying that the care plan should not be disregarded? Or should I ask the question, should the carer disregard the care plan? Leave your comments for me in the comment section. And until I see you in my next video, always remember this, guys, never you forget that no matter what the matter is, you matter so much more. Over.